Okay, so guys, let us go ahead and take on the next example. It is practice question number two from your study material. There's another example people are scared of. By reading the question, they faint. It's such a huge question, but it's a very simple solution to this. Is that fine? Now, let us go ahead and take on the question. Yes, Renuka.
Yes, sir. So, Aris Plumbing and Fitting Limited, APFL, deals in plumbing materials and also provides plumbing services to its customers. On 12th August 2022, APFL received a job order for a student's hostel to supply and fitting of plumbing materials.
We want to supply and also fit both, right? Yeah. We want to supply materials and also fit those pipes and other materials, okay, in the hostel. Then
the work is to be done on the basis of specifications provided by the hostel owner.
Okay.
Now, hostel will be inaugurated on 5th September 2022.
On Teachers' Day.
Yeah. And the work is to be completed on 3rd September 2022.
So, the work should be completed by September 3rd, inauguration on 5th September, and all these numbers are not relevant to you in solving the question. Next.
Following are the details related with the job work. Direct material. APFL uses a weighted average method of pricing of materials issues.
Please underline that phrase, the firm, that is your company, uses what? The weighted average cost method in pricing what? Materials.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we'll be learning this once again in the chapter material costing. But you all know by now what is the meaning of FIFO method, first in, first out, and something called the weighted average cost method. Okay, next.
Yes, sir. So, opening stock of material as on 12th August 2022 is given, sir. 15 mm GI pipe, 12 units of...
the 15 mm stands for the millimeter, and GI stands for galvanized iron pipe. So, all those are not relevant. So, focus on the numbers. Which number? Not the name of the thing, okay?
So, 12 units of rupees 600 each.
Exactly. There are 12 units of this particular pipe at rupees 600 per unit. That is what is there in the storeroom. Is that fine?
Yes,
next.
Sir. Then 20 mm GI pipe, 10 units of rupees 660 each.
It is at 10 units at rupees 660. Next.
Other fitting materials, 60 units at rupees 26 each.
There are 60 units at rupees 26 each.
Then, stainless steel faucet, 6 units at 204 each.
There are 6 units available at rupees 204 each.
Then valve is available 8 units, 404 each.
8 units are available at rupees 4?
Not 4.
Okay, 404 rupees per unit. Next.
Then purchases are given.
Basically what? We are going to use 5 different types of materials. 15 mm, 20 mm,
pipe,
and then the stainless steel faucet, and then you have your other fittings
materials, yeah,
and other fitting materials, and finally you have your valves.
So purchaser on 16th August 2022.
Now they given the receipts and the issues. How much was bought and how much has been used on this particular job, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now they given the purchases on different dates.
So 20 mm pipe has been bought, 30 units, 15 feet size at 610 rupees.
Okay, relevant each. Number is what? Number of units bought
30
at
units,
rupees,
610.
610 rupees each. Next.
Then 10 units of valve at 402 each.
At 402 you bought. On which date?
Same 16th.
On 16th, you bought 10 valves at rupees?
402 each.
402 each. Then.
And then on 18th August 2022, other fitting materials, 150 units at rupees 28 each.
Okay, next.
Then stainless steel faucet, 15 units at 209 each.
At 209 each.
Then 27th August, 15 mm pipe, 35 units of 628 each.
Okay.
20 mm pipe, 20 units of 660 each. And valve, 14 units of 424 each.
Okay, by now your head should be spinning, okay? Just hold it. Don't get scared. Do not get rattled in the examination. Always remember, use an unflustered, very, very calm approach is required, okay?
Yes, sir.
Don't get rattled. It's all just data. Next.
Then issues for the hostel job is also given.
Hmm.
On 12th August, 20 pipe is issued 2 units. Other fitting materials 18 units.
18 units,
On
okay.
17th August, 50 pipe 8 units. Other fitting materials 30 units.
Okay.
Then on 28th August, 20 pipe 2 units. 15 pipe 10 units. Other fitting material 34 units and valve 6 units.
Okay.
Then on 30th August, other fitting material 60 units and stainless steel faucet 15 units.
You saw the stainless steel faucet has been issued only on 30th August, right?
August,
How many
yeah.
units?
15 units.
15 units have been issued, consumed.
Then direct labor. Plumber 180 hours at 50 per hour includes 12 hours overtime.
It's given that the plumbers work for how many hours? 180 hours, right? On the job. And these 180 hours includes 12 hours of overtime.
Yes.
Is that clear? And have they given the wage rate per hour?
50 per hour.
50 rupees per hour. Next.
Helper 192 hours at 35 rupees per hour includes 24 hours overtime.
So 192 hours are spent by helpers. And that includes 24 hours overtime hours.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Then overtime are paid at 1.5 times of the normal wage rate.
What is the meaning? What is the normal wage rate for plumbers?
50 per hour.
It is 50 rupees. On that, what is 1 into 1.5? That means for overtime you pay rupees 75. Of that 75, 50 is what? Normal.
And
What is the
25
25? It's called the overtime premium.
Yeah.
OTP. What is OTP? Overtime premium. That 25 rupees is called overtime premium technically.
Yes.
But what is 75 called? Overtime wages. For overtime, the wages are much? 75 rupees in all. That 50 is what? Normal. What is 25? It's called the overtime premium. Understood?
Yes, sir.
And then what is the wage rate for helpers given?
35 rupees.
35. What is into 1.5? 150%. It will work out to 52.5.
5.
On that 52.5, 35 is normal. 17 rupees and 50 paise is what? Not abnormal. It's called overtime premium.
Yes.
Overtime premium. Next.
Then overheads. Overheads are applied at rupees 13 per labor hour.
For a change, we have the factory overheads or the production overheads applied at a rate per direct labor hour instead of percentage on wages.
Yeah.
How much per hour?
13 rupees per labor.
Rupees 13 per direct labor hour. Next.
Next, pricing policy.
Uh-huh.
It is company's policy to price all orders based on achieving a profit margin of 25% on sale price.
See how greedy you are. You want to make a 25% profit on selling price. You want to know 1/4 on selling price sales is 1/3 on cost. Next.
You are required to A. Calculate the total cost of the job and B. Calculate the price to be charged from the customer.
That is all. Is that fine? Now let us go ahead and take on the solution. But first, let's make a proper working note for the 3 important materials. What is that? 15 mm, then 20 mm and other fitting materials. Now I haven't done a detailed working note for the stainless steel faucet and the valve. That we can see from the solution itself. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
I made an elaborate chart for these 3 items of materials. Now just guys refer to these 3 workings and then we'll pause the recording and take down this. Then I will run through the cost statement and also finding out the price to be charged, right, from the customer. Refer to these workings. What is the first working? These are basically I'm going to show how you compute the weighted average cost of materials issued for the job. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you would have done this in the chapter material costing, or even in foundation you have this in case you're coming through the foundation route. Okay. When it's a route, I'm referring to route. Okay. So what are the columns? Date, and then you have the receipts, quantity, rate and amount. Issues a quantity, rate and amount, and balance quantity, rate and amount.
Yes, sir.
This is how you're going to work through the weighted average method, okay?
Yeah.
Just see the first one. On 12th August, it is opening balance is there.
12
Straight
units,
away,
600, 7,200.
under balance column what? 12 units
600 rupees per unit,
and
so
amount
7,200
7,200.
rupees.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Next line,
Mm.
there is a,
Issue.
how many units are issued?
8 units are issued.
So it doesn't matter, we have only one item of inventory. We had 12 units at 600. No, from there we take.
Mm.
So 8 units into 600 is 4,800.
Mm.
Leaving a balance of 4 units at rupees 600 each, 2,400.
Yes, sir.
Now next there is a purchase. How many units are bought?
27th August, 35 units bought
At
at
rupees.
628 rupees.
And what is the amount?
21,980.
When you do the balance, what you should do for this method, for weighted average cost method, we will add up the quantities.
Mm.
That is 4 units available already, plus another 35 bought. In all,
39 units.
39 units are there, and even the amount will be added. We have rupees how much?
2,400 and
Plus
21,980.
Adding both.
24,380.
Now you should divide 24,000
380 divided by
380
39 units.
to get the weighted average cost per unit.
625.128.
Now this number will be taken for whenever the materials are consumed. The next day what? 28th?
August.
There is an issue. How many units?
10 units.
That into rupees
625.128.
128. I'm corrected, okay.
So the
6
amount will be
128.
6,251.28.
0.28. And don't bother about how many decimals, you decide, okay.
Hmm.
There can be a difference between your answer and the book answer, not a problem at all. Don't bother.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can take 2 decimals or 3 decimals, up to you.
Hmm.
Then you make a total of, if you want to find the value of materials used on this job, please add up the amount column under issues.
Issues. So it is 4,800
Plus-
plus 6,251.28.
That is the number to be shown as materials used on this particular job.
Yes,
The
sir.
15 mm GI pipe. Okay.
Hmm.
Now I'll go through the next table.
Yeah.
It is for 20 mm pipe.
Pipe, yeah.
First, opening balance.
Yes, sir. So first opening balance for 20 mm pipe, 10 units, 660 rupees, 6,600.
Okay. On the same date, there is an issue of how many units?
2 units,
At
660
660, 1,320 rupees, guys.
Mm.
Leaving a balance of 8 units.
Yes, sir.
At 660, 5,280 rupees.
Yes, sir.
It's all simple math, okay? Multiply and get the number.
Mm.
Then next,
The next day, 16th August, you bought 30 units, 610 rupees, 18,300.
then what you should do when you do the balance, please add up what is units already there.
8 units,
Plus,
30 units,
in all 38
38
units. And amount you add up.
5,280 plus 18,300,
In all.
23,580,
Then divide 23,580 by,
38,
you get the average cost per unit. How much?
620.526.
That is the average cost. Now there are, I think, 2 issues
Yeah,
coming up.
no.
One more purchase.
Yeah.
One more purchase. What is that?
27th August, 20 units at 660 rupees bought.
That means
13,200.
13,200. Now in all there are 58 units available. 38 plus 20.
Yeah.
And amount will be the 23,500
580,
plus 13,000.
200.
In all 36,000.
780.
780. Now please divide 36,780 by 58 units.
634.138.
Okay. Now how many units are issued? 10 units.
2 units are issued.
2 units are issued.
634.
Just 2 units.
Yeah.
Okay. For this we have to work so hard. Okay. 2 units into.
634.138.
How much you get?
So 1,268.275.
Whereas in the book he has taken 1,200 and how much?
68.288.
0.28 they have taken instead of 275. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So don't bother, doesn't matter. And then you get the balance. Do the balance units and balance
56
amount.
units, 634.18, so 35,000.
The rate will not change, right? And total the amount column and the issues will get the value of 20 mm pipe used on the job. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Now we go to the next one. What is that?
Other fittings.
fitting materials.
Yeah.
What is the opening balance?
So 12th August, there is a opening balance of 60 units at rupees 26,560.
Now what happens? I think there are 2 issues coming up.
Yeah.
One on the same date,
Same date,
12th
12th
August.
August. 18 units issued at 26 rupee.
Amount.
468. And the balance is 42 units at 26 rupee, 1092.
Okay, next line.
17th August, 30 units issued at 26 rupee, 780.
Leaving a balance of?
12 units at 26 rupee, 312.
Till that fine.
Yeah.
Now there is a purchase. How many units are bought?
150 units are bought at rupees 28 rupees.
28. Amount
So
is
4,200.
4,200. Now the balance will be 162 units in all.
Yeah.
And amount will be?
4,512.
Divide and find the average cost.
27.852.
Now next there is an?
Issue.
How many units are issued?
34 units are issued.
At rupees?
27.852. So 946.963.
Leaving a balance of?
128 units.
Okay.
At 27.852 and 3,565.037.
How you get 3,565 and minus it and show.
Yeah.
Right? And then next?
Then 60 units again issued.
60 units.
Yeah, 27.852.
Yes.
1,671.111 is the balance.
Okay, 111, or you can make it as, okay, 1, 1. It's up to you. 2 decimal, 3 decimals.
68 units balance. 27.852 rupees and 1,893.999.
Okay, so that is your chart. Now again, you can add up the amount column under issues. You'll get the value of other fitting materials used or consumed on the job. Is that fine?
Sure.
Now guys, you can pause the recording and take down these 3 workings. And then I will run through the cost statement. First complete this.
Very soon. Yes.
Okay, so guys, please refer to the 3 charts we made. Even the total is now displayed on the screen. What is the total amount under issues for the 15 mm pipe?
11,051.28.
And then for 20 mm?
2,588.28.
0.28, that's 275 rounded to 28. And then for other fitting materials?
3,866.07.
0.07, right?
Yes, sir.
So guys, we haven't done working for the faucet and for the valve because there is a opening balance and series of purchases, and issues are made only at the end. Okay.
One issue, yeah.
Only one issue, that too after all the purchases.
Yes.
So I did not bother to make a working, okay, for those 2 items.
Yes, sir.
Now let us go ahead and take on the cost statement
Yes, sir.
for this hostel job. So yes, ma. Now particulars,
So,
amount.
So,
In a
direct
column, outer
material
column.
cost,
Under that,
15 mm pipe,
you can bring it from the working note 11,000,
51.28.
and then for 20 mm,
mm pipe, it's 2,588.28.
then other fitting materials.
3,866.07.
So not an issue, right? Now let's come to the
stainless steel
faucet. Okay. Now there is an opening balance of units. Okay. How many units are issued on 30th August? What is given?
15 units issued, sir.
So that's why 15 units multiplied by. Now it's going to take the average cost of all the units
So
bought.
I have an opening balance of 6 units at 204 plus
Plus.
one purchase of 15 units at 209
So add both
divided by 20.
divided by 21 units. That's what you get even if you make a table. Get the average cost per unit.
Yes.
That into the 15 units used for the job. How much you get?
So we get 3,113.57.
And that is the cost of the 15 units issued and consumed for the job. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Next item.
Next is the valve.
Again, there is an opening balance.
6 units issued multiplied by opening balance 8 units into 404 plus
Plus.
we got 2 units. 10 units at 402 plus 14 units at 424.
We bought 2 lots.
2 lots.
Of 10 units at rupees 402 and
14 units at 424.
all these happened before the issue was made on 28th August.
Yeah.
Okay. So add up all the 3 opening balance and the 2 purchases made. The whole by how many units?
32 units.
And you get the average cost per unit and that into 6
units.
units. How much?
2,472.75.
That's it. Now add up all these numbers. That's a total cost of direct materials.
Material 23,091.95.
And then now comes the direct labor.
Labor.
In this exam, remember, we are working overtime for this particular job, right?
Yeah.
Why are you working overtime? Because they have to inaugurate on 5th.
September.
That is why you're working overtime. Otherwise, we can do in our own pace, right? So, because you're going to work overtime at customer's request, because they have an inauguration on 5th September,
Yes, sir.
the overtime premium also is a part of what? Labor cost. You want to charge a customer and not a part of factory overheads. Remember that.
Yes, sir.
Under direct labor, first.
Yeah, first we have plumber.
Okay.
180 hours at rupees 50 plus 12 hours
Remember,
into 25.
you saw the 180 hours includes what? The
Includes-
12 hours overtime. That doesn't matter. Even for the 12 hours overtime, you're going to pay 50 normal wage.
Plus
Plus
25.
premium. There were 180 hours into 50, how much? 9,000. And then also take 12 hours into the overtime hours into 25 rupees overtime premium.
300. So 9,300.
Listen here, if you want, you can do this. You can write this in the, just write this back home. So it is, you can do it this way also if you want to. You can take 168 hours normal time, right?
Yes, sir.
168 hours into 50 rupees per hour plus 12 hours into 75 rupees.
Yeah.
If you do this,
You'll
please
get
do the math.
9,300.
You'll get the same number, 9,300 only you'll get.
Yeah.
See, this presentation is okay. What is done out there in the study mat? 180 hours into 50
Yes,
and
sir.
12 hours into the overtime, premium 25. Now for the helpers, I take 192 hours into rupees 35
Yes, sir.
plus 24 hours into
17.5.
exactly the premium 17.5 rupees, right? Adding both,
You get 7,140.
that's it. Next, that's your direct labor cost.
So total is 16,440 direct labor.
Then
overhead, sir.
now have they shown prime cost? They haven't.
No, they didn't.
They haven't. If you want, you can show prime cost.
Oh.
And then add overheads will be given
13
very
rupees.
clearly rupees 13 per
Labor hour.
labor hour. It is 180 hours.
Plus 192 hours.
In all 372
hours.
That into rupees 13 per hour. How much?
4,836.
That's based on direct labor hours. Doesn't matter normal time or overtime, right? So hours into the rate per hour, overhead rate, and total cost.
44,367.95.
And then on that apply the profit. It's going to be 25 by 75 or 1/3 on cost. Okay.
Yes,
How
sir.
much?
14,789.32.
And then adding both, you get the selling price. How much?
59,000.
And that is the invoice value of the job. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So guys, go ahead and complete the cost statement. Just pause a